Minecrafters, and how you going? Stevo here with another video, and I finally finished my trivia game. Those of you who have been with me for a while might remember quite a while ago I started a trivia game. You'll see images up the top corner here of some screenshots I took back then of my project. Alas, I can't find the file name. I couldn't find the file, and so I couldn't resume from there. However, I started again around about the time I hit 1500 subscribers, and I submitted my initial keyboard for my 1500 subscriber special. I can't speak, and I've embellished on it since then, added a lot more features, and now it's the trivia game I initially intended it to be. Well, a little bit different. I've gone in a slightly different direction, but that was a year ago. So anyway, let's go into some features. So let's I'll explain how to answer questions. First of all, I've got an example question here which I'm going to use for that. The question is, what's the primary power unit in Minecraft known as? And I've got redstone. Terminology there could have been better. I don't think it's necessarily a unit of power, but it is I guess the yeah, because I mean a unit of power would be more something like volts or something, but yeah, and that's a graphical glitch up there, which is exactly why I couldn't make the screen any longer, because the R has been there since the moment you saw those lines there, but thanks to the wonders of I guess loaded area and lamps and stuff like that, you can't go much further than that and have it show up properly. So I'm just going to input the word, so redstone is our word. So red. And yeah, so anyway, what happens is after you've put in character, so say for example I was answering one of the 23 questions that I've set up for this map. It's an odd number because, well, just because. But let's just say I had answered this question as like let's say this was question, I don't know, 7. And let's say, for example, I'd skip question 6 in order to answer question, because I couldn't think of the answer. Not that I would, because I know all the answers, but let's assume. And so if I had answered this question, I could always go back to question 6 without having to retype this answer, because once I've answered this question, it's answered. I don't need to re-answer unless I got it wrong, in which case it won't store. So the questions, if we get them right, or if you get them right, they will store in memory, and as a affirmative or I guess negative for getting the question right. So it's based on a really simple concept there. Redstone. What am I doing? Oh. So I think it's because I was doing question, so it's redstone. I think I need to go back a character. Previous character. That's what happens when you talk and type at the same time. Next character. What's good is I already had the O selected, so I just overwrote that. Redstone. And then last one is an E, which is over here. So what's also good is I've got a thing which tells you how many you've got correct. Now in the example of, well, the example question, you've got a submit button, but for the other ones you just go between the questions. You won't know if you got it right or wrong until you get to the end. So like for example, if this was question 7, like I was saying before, I would press next question and it would ask me question 8, I'd press next question, so on, until I got to the end, and then I press this button right here, submit answers, and that means all the answers from 1 to 23, not just question 1, then question 2, then etc. So this is our answer here, redstone, and that should give us a 1. 1 correct, awesome, so I did do it correctly. So let's have another look at the redstone. This is much more compact than my my other one, as you've no doubt seen by the images. And I'm quite happy with that. Now another thing you might notice is there are a lot of features I have used from the keyboard, like that there and this thing, as well as obviously the screen, but everything else is new. And this bottom section here took me hours to do, absolute hours. Like I did so much troubleshooting on that, it was ridiculous. And so yeah, the game is done. I'm happy with that. And yeah, so also another thing is you can press submit at any point as well. It'll tell you how many you've answered right. So there were 23 questions, you answered none correctly. How did you even manage that? I've got a couple of fun little things that it says, and that's it. So let's reset. It already reset after I press submit, but I'm going to press reset anyway, just in case. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. This is a massive project and it's finally complete. So I hope you enjoy this, hope you download it and give it a go for yourselves, because it's done and it's awesome, and this is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, command block construction I've ever made. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Stevo and I will catch you next time. See you later.
Got a little Swedish there.
Yeah.